Hey guys, it's Steven with the Bytes chart update. Overall, we had a basically flat day over the past 24 hours. Um, Not much going on price-wise. And this was kind of to be expected. I talked about this yesterday. Basically, we're just not having any new holders come in. So, and we actually are down. It looks like we're down about 10 holders, and it looks like some bytes were redeemed for a new identity. From what I can gather, some bytes were burned to create the Hand of the Citadel um, uh, identity. And so here, so as you can see, you got the high credit yield, Hand of the Citadel class here. So that could be the reason why we saw some burning of bytes, about a couple thousand, I'm sure. So yeah, it's interesting to see what's going to be happening here. So until we start to get more holders, some sort of catalyst, we're just going to be stuck with we could have some whales inside Neo Tokyo, or some already holders just accumulate some more. But I think whatever buyers come in is just going to be met with people who are going to be selling their bytes tokens for income anyway. So overall, that kind of sets up to what I was playing here, which is I started a liquidity position around 7 o'clock yesterday, and it's been in my range for a good amount of time. And over the past 24 hours, I've been able to accumulate about $2,000 in fees. It's spent some time above and below, but overall, I'm pretty happy, and I feel like I've been pretty lucky with this. And I just want to talk about, the risks of this. So the reason why I'm doing this particular range is just that I feel like there's a lot of value to basically to buy these tokens underneath this spot here. So as I talked about yesterday, you can buy an identity for 2,000 bytes, and you're able to get a random skill and a level. So if you are going to be coming into the community, the best way to do that when the prices are this low is just to buy bytes and then use those bytes to accumulate your NFT. So um, I'm just basically have this type of I would just call it like a credit spread, or just a covered call option, where if the price goes up, I'm in a good situation because I'm getting paid in bytes. And if the price comes down, I feel like there's some support. So that's why I'm just kind of stuck in the middle here. And that's the reason why I chose that spot. And just to go over the volume for today, 908,000, not bad considering the fact that we're in a kind of a slump here. So I'll take 908,000, but we're definitely down from what it could be. And just to point out my liquidity zone here, basically, if I were to take my liquidity out, the range would look about like right here, because I got about 500 bytes in here. So I'm still going to be in here for now. And if anything changes with the price, or I feel fit, I'll move it around. And just to point out how lucky I was, over the last 24 hours, there was only $9,000 in fees paid out, and I was able to get about 1/5 of those fees. So so far, being aggressive with my liquidity has paid off very well. And hopefully I'll be able to continue to be lucky with my position here. So yeah, we'll just keep an eye on that. And to go over the S1 floor, we're about the same. It was about 39 yesterday, so we had one just under 39 listed. And for the yield 4, which is what I had, we had two listed below 75, and those either got delisted or bought up. So we're back to a decent 75 ETH floor there. And we're moving slightly lower with the outer identities S7 ETH, and that event is going to be happening in about 2 weeks here. So we'll keep an eye on that. And I just wanted to talk about my macro view on what's going on here. So yesterday's video, I talked about this box here. I call this a Darvis box. If you want to look it up online, in DARVAS, the Darvis box method. And basically, it's just numbers that I feel like the price of Bitcoin likes to move between. So at the bottom of my range here, I have 33.9. and at the top I have 36.9. And as you can see, it definitely has been testing this over the past 24 hours here, where we had a breakout, and then right around this time here we had the Fed news that they aren't going to be increasing the federal funds rate, the interest rate. So overall, the market took that as a bearish note. Overall, I think the market definitely wanted to have the Fed just kind of feel like they're in control and kind of raise the rates there. I think the market would have been much more bullish. So at this time, we are sitting at a pretty vulnerable spot here. I feel like we could definitely see there's definitely more risk in the markets than what there could have been. So it's the price of Bitcoin's kind of sticking to what I was hoping would happen, which is I'm hoping we come down and test this lower box area at 33,900 again, and kind of just form this head and shoulders, the inverted head and shoulders here, and we can just find some support and just move higher after that. So overall, the Federal Reserve is just going to keep buying everything. They mentioned their balance sheet, and they're not going to stop buying assets. So overall, long term, it's going to set up very well for Bitcoin and crypto, in my opinion. But at this moment, we're starting to see the bond market. So when I watch the stock market and even crypto, you really need to watch the bond market. That's where the smart money is. And when we have a sell-off in the bond market, this is TLT here. A sell-off in bonds means a higher interest rate. So we saw that today, and as the bond yields go higher, that just indicates basically a risk trade. If you look at the DXY, the dollar index went up. So and that's just based off of the fear in the market. So that's what we're seeing right now. But as I said, I feel like this is going to set up some opportunities. So we need to watch. We need to wait. It's Wednesday today, so I'm just going to let the market cool off for the next week or so here. And I like to reevaluate Monday, Tuesday is when I really like to see some sort of reversal. So cash is definitely a position if you're doing that. What I'm using right now to play this sideways market, I'm using credit spreads. I'm selling calls. And if anybody's interested in that, let me know in the comments and I can go over how to do credit spreads with options, and we can talk about that. So yeah, that's all I really got today. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will catch you next time.